Hey guys, how's it going? The name's Luchrised and welcome back to Dream Daddy. Now, we are on a romantic hike with Greg. I'm wondering how this is gonna go. My dreams are on the line here, folks. Greg and I venture into the woods. We amble along, taking our time to chat and admire the wildlife. Oh my gosh, look at all the nature in the area. Oh, that's good stuff right there. Greg reaches out an arm and stops me. Dude, does that look like what I think it looks like? I look over at where he's pointing. Oh my god, it does. That tree looks like a butt. I can't get over how detailed it is. Oh, I know how look how firm it is. Look at how well chiseled this tree butt is. My god, nature seems to know the perfect ways to do things. I examined the tree further. The contour is perfect. It even has back dimples. Oh wow. Oh wow. I thought we were going to have a great time camping, but this makes it even better. Greg holds back a snicker. I aspire to have every hike be as good as this one, bro. I'm snickering now too. Let us analyze this tree further. Craig and I share a huge belly laugh at our own awful jokes. The best thing about this is that there's no daughters here to tell us our jokes are bad. What joke being? The jokes are good. I like these jokes. We high five. Craig and I hit the trail again. It's been a long time since we've been out here, but everything seems to be more or less familiar. We point out old landmarks, hey, like the butt tree back there. Cresting over a hill. Ooh, that's lovely music right there. That's lovely music. Cresting over a hill, Craig and I are greeted by a wide clearing surrounded by trees. In front of us is a beautiful waterfall spilling into a large body of water that runs into a river. Mouths gape with the genuine beauty of the place. We go to investigate the old waterfall, and yeah, we're still stunned as if we are just now seeing it.
Bro!
It's gorgeous. Nature is so rad. Peering further, we get an idea of how deep the pool is. Think we could jump off it like old days? Ha! This old dad is happy here on dry land. Looks like you could climb up right over there. We didn't even bring swimming trunks. Well, technically, you don't need swimming trunks to go swimming. That's just, it's a faux pas in the public areas, but in the outside the back end woods, literally the back end woods, I don't think anyone would mind too much. What are you talking about? Craig immediately begins taking off his clothes. Don't look at Craig's butt. Oh my, yes, it's the butt tree all over again. We're doing it. We're doing it. I can't help but sneak a peek. That is a good butt. That is a very good butt. Craig turns around suddenly. He catches me looking. I do a lot of glute workouts. And the eggplants are... Why the eggplants here? What is the scoring here? I don't know. But all I know is you got a good butt, Craig. You got a good butt. Let's just settle with that. You coming or what? Oh, I don't know about this dude. He's already making his way over to the waterfall by the time I finish my sentence. Hey, listen to your bro here, buddy. When he realizes I'm not right behind him, he turns around and rolls his eyes. We lived together for years, and I've seen your ass more times than I can count. It's no big... Why were you looking at my butts? Oh, God. Okay. Who needs pants anyway? They're society oppressors. Down with pants. Down with the system. That's the spirit. I take my shirt off and drop it in a pile with Craig's clothes. I put the rest of my clothes on the ground, feeling exposed. Craig and I climb up to the top of the waterfall, making sure not to slip up on any wet rocks. He reaches the peak before I do and offers me a hand getting up. At the top, we look over the cliff and into the tiny lake. It seems so much higher up from this perspective. Craig has always been a daredevil. He pulled some stunts in college that I'm honestly shocked he survived. I was always the one standing on the sidelines, watching and hoping I wouldn't be bringing him home in a gurney. Man, this place could be dangerous. Craig looks me in the eyes. Not my butt? You said I have a good butt there, man. You said you see my butt more times than you can count. Just make sure you're looking at my eyes. Don't think, just jump. Craig cannonballs off the waterfall and into the lake, creating a huge splash that is radical. I'm worried for a moment before he finally resurfaces from under the water. Woo! Woo! He treads water and looks up at me. You coming or what? Don't think, just jump. Don't think, just jump. How are you supposed to not just think? I'm pretty sure that's not physically possible. My toes grip the edge of the rock. The water looks so far away. I don't think. I run off the edge, trying my best to do a cannonball. Somewhere in the middle, it turns into a really graceful belly flop. Ooh, I hit the water with the louds. Ooh, I do not like belly flops. Belly flops hurt like no one's business. I resurface and find Craig giggling. Giggling? Giggling. I rate that belly flop a solid 8 out of 10. Your form was lacking, but your heart was in the right place. I playfully splashed the water at Craig. Are you sure about that? I splashed him again. In for a penny, out for a pound. You've given me no choice. Craig splashes me in the face with a huge wave of water. You've awakened the beast. Oh yeah, I have. He launches another wave of water at me. Don't you put me in a corner. Don't put a wild animal in the corner. Squirt water with him with your hand, hammer finish, dunk. I hated getting dunked when I was a kid. I always hated getting dunked. I think I will hammer fist it. With the force of thunder, I bring my fists down into the water, creating a tidal wave that drenches Craig. Good one, but I think I can do better. Craig answers back with his own tidal wave. It's big enough to launch me back. He's so strong. Craig, truce, please. Craig thinks about it. Yeah, sure. We shake hands. Man, that jump was such an adrenaline rush. Not so scary now, huh? Race it to the top. We run all the way up the slick rocks and cannonball at the waterfall again. What a rush! It takes us a little more time, but we get up to the waterfall and both do our best running jumps into the water below. All right, I think that's my limit. We should get back before it gets too dark. Okay, if Craig here is at his limit, and remember, he's in much better shape than we are. We've admitted that. We own it. We believe it. If he's getting tired, I think it's that's a good sign to say that we should stop for now. All right, you're right. We should probably head back. We go to put our clothes back on and notice that they're soaking wet. Maybe a splash fight wasn't the best idea. That's okay, we'll get a fire going in no time. We can dry off and get some dinner going. Oh really, what did you bring? What do we have? Sopping wet, we hike back to the camp and unpack everything we need for dinner. Craig pulls out a couple of steaks and some chopped potatoes in tinfoil. Ooh, nummy nummy. You ready for a feast? Hey man, take a seat. The Craig train is pulling into the relaxation station and I'm your conductor. Oh my god, really? Wow, I know the Game Grumps came up with this, but oh my god, the puns and the relaxation station, really? Okay. Fair enough. Absolutely not. Cooking is the thing that relaxes me the most. I'll take it from here. Craig cooks now? I remember how his entire sophomore year diet consisted of microwavable mac and cheese. But not microwaved, and have trouble believing the thing he just said. At least, let me start the fire. Sure, let me just grab my matches. Craig reaches into his backpack. He rummages around the bag, pulling things out and checking every pocket. Uh-oh. Oh. I know I packed it. Craig checks another bag and still can't find it. My stomach grumbles, and now I'm more acutely aware of how cold and wet I am. We really need to get that fire started. Okay, well, it's not the end of the world. Oh. Gosh, I'm so stupid. Could have sworn I packed it. Sorry, dude. Don't be. We can figure this out. We are two well-grown adults who have been out of college. We can do this. We can start a fire. We're smart guys. I mean, how hard could it be? I've watched plenty of survival programs on TV. If a naked reality TV star can do it, so can we. We'll need some wood, I gesture to the trees around us. Go get the butt tree. Go get the butt tree. That should have ample amounts of wood. And then I think some ancient aliens are supposed to come down and give us advanced technology. Or renovate our house. It depends on the show. Craig and I gather a variety of wood, bark, and moss until we have all the materials that could, conceptually, and make a passable-looking campfire. Just add fire, right? Well, yeah. That's the fun part. I've done this in the past, and I know I can figure it out. Just give me a second. Any way I can help? Give me some moral support. Lift my spirits, and we'll make this fire happen. You can do it, Craig! Never knew a better, Craig! Go overboard with it. Yes, yes. There is no such thing as overboarding. So let's go with it. You're really giving that fire the business. You're amazing, hardworking father with a steady work ethic, and everyone loves you. Your daughters think you're a superhero, and the neighborhood dads respect you immensely. Also, your butt looks great. I mean, seriously, look at that thing. Bro, stop. You'll make me cry. Okay, don't want your tears putting out the fire. That would defeat the purpose of the whole thing anyway. Eventually, Craig miraculously is able to get something going. He blows on the embers and gently places the glowing moss into the base of the pit. Soon enough, we have a nice little fire going. Way to go, man. We're a regular old outsy-doorsy fellas. Hooray for not dying and leaving our children all alone in the world. Once it's all ready, we sit down by the fire and dig in. Everything tastes okay? Oh, I'm in heaven. I mean, we got the butt tree behind us, we got a great food in front of us, and I got a great show in front of me too. That's what I like to hear. Remember how for an entire semester we would eat burritos for breakfast, lunch, and dinner? It's so hard not to go back to that. Look at you now, man. You have kids, a great job, and now you cook like a vengeful wizard whose arch nemesis is microwavable food. I'm really impressed with how much you've gotten in your life together. Craig laughs, but there's no humor in it. I'm glad you think that. I glance at Craig while he picks out his salad. He really grew out of his baby face, but there's something about his expression that makes him seem so much older than he is. A sense of maturity that he didn't have in college. He looks exhausted. You okay? Yeah. Come on, dude. I've known you for long enough to see when you're down.
I don't know.
Come on, lay it on me, bro. Lay it on me. I'm tired, bro. I think being out here is making me realize just how drained I feel. You work really hard, Craig. It can't be easy.
Oh, man.
I have to. For my girls. I volunteer at their school. I cook healthy meals for them. I do everything I can to make sure they're safe and happy. And when they're with their mom, I'm always working overtime so I can support them. And then you work out a lot so you can crush anyone who stands in their way.
I don't know.
That, and I don't want to fall back into my old habits. I need to set a good example for my girls. Everything I do is for them, and I wouldn't have it any other way. But it seems like it's bleeding you dry. If that's what it takes to raise them well, then it's worth it. Craig, buddy, I know where you're coming from here, but you gotta take care of yourself too. Whoa! What's with the woes here, buddy? I do, though. I eat right and exercise, and that's not what I mean. You're too little butter on too much toast, you know?
Hey!
What? You're spreading yourself too thin. Life needs balance. It's great that you care this much about your kids, but you can't neglect your own needs because you're too busy taking care of everyone else's. You matter too. It's just, I know I can provide for my family, and if I take a step back and look at everything objectively, I know I'm doing right by them. But I can't explain it, man. There's always that voice in the back of my head telling me that I need to do more. It's like it's never enough for me. Every time I try to relax, that voice keeps telling me I don't deserve it. To be honest, I even feel guilty about being out here. Craig, you're trying your best, and you're doing an amazing job. That is a fact. But if you weren't, you would still deserve happiness. Do I, though? Where is all this coming from, man? Hell yeah, bro! I look at Craig and think about what a good friend and even better father he is. He's compassionate, he's hardworking, he's relentlessly positive. He encourages everyone to be the best version of themselves. He makes me want to be a better person. If you can only see yourself the way I see you. Craig beams. He gets up and walks over to his supplies. Come on, I brought dessert. Oh? Are you going to use the campfire to torch the tops of some creme brulee? What? I know little to nothing about cooking. We stay here until it gets late. Half remembering stories from college, we watch as the fire dies and eventually clamber into the tent. Oh. We crawl into the tent, and I unfurl my sleeping bag. Wait, there's another. Where's the other sleeping bag? I look around for a second. Oh no, I must have left it at home. It's all yours, dude. I'm sorry, this is all my fault. I'm sorry, I'll just curl up over there. No way, here. Craig unzips the sleeping bag and spreads it out so where there's enough room for both of us to lay on top of it. Night, bro. Good night, bro. I roll over and we face away from each other. Without a blanket, it's really cold. I shiver, and without realizing it, I find myself nuzzling closer to Craig. I'm sure he won't mind. He turns over, and I can feel his breath on my neck. It's hard to focus on anything else. I turn over and try to get more comfortable. I open my eyes to find Craig's face only a few inches from my own. For once, he looks at peace. His eyes flutter open. His hand finds a place on my waist. I'm not sure who leans in first, but suddenly, we're kissing. We look at each other again. My heart is racing. Craig.
Oh.
I got strong feelings for you, bro. Feelings I can't deny anymore. Bro. Me too. I run my hands through his... I know, this must be a beautiful moment. This is hilarious to me. I love it. I love this. It's awesome.
That was a gold medal performance for sure.
Oh, was it now? Oh, my. Okay, I think we'll call it quits here. We're hitting past the 20-minute mark, at least for me anyway. And I don't know what will happen next, but I want to savor the moment that I had with my Craig. Anyway, if you guys enjoyed the video, please let me know in the comments below. If you did not enjoy the video, please still let me know in the comments below. I want to hear your guys' thoughts. Tell me if I should stream the last bit of this and then maybe stream the other possibilities as well. Let me know, okay? This is Luchrised, and I'll catch you guys next time. See ya.